Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So in the last video we assembled the whole front end, front area, underneath. I have aligned the front end to the point where I'm happy. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. And I actually have a little problem. Well, maybe not very little. The car was calling for a software update, and I'm kind of nervous because with the previous one I had a problem. Once it started doing a software update, it's pretty much frozen in the middle, black screen, and there's nothing I could do. There's nothing dealer says they could do. So I ended up replacing computer, media, MCU. It's got a bunch of computers, but anyway, this one have a similar problem, except the car is not going into a software update at all. And I actually called Tesla. They tried to push it over the phone, over the air, and it wouldn't respond. I can't communicate with the car through the app, and it basically just says on the screen, I get a message that software update required, contact Tesla. There are a couple of things that are not working exactly as they should. At least I feel like it. For example, steering. When I drive it on the highway, I feel like the steering is stuck in sport mode, and it's really not comfortable way of driving this particular car. And if I change it to standard or whichever other option there is, it's still in the same mode. And there's also I don't have autopilot working, and maybe a couple other things that I just can't remember right now. So basically, car is driving, screen is working, but there are a couple of features that are not working, and I think it's due to this software update. So anyway, the over the air, it wouldn't update. I tried everything, resetting the car, connected to a good Wi-Fi, ready to talk to Tesla. So I called my local Tesla to set up an appointment. Well, actually, I set up an appointment through the app first, and everything was fine. But then I got a message that my appointment was canceled due to this vehicle is unsupported. And I actually called my local Tesla, and I said, like, guys, what's going on? I've set up an appointment, and they were like, well, your car is not unsupported vehicle, because it's salvage. And I was like, yeah, I know it's a salvage, I know it's unsupported, but you still work on these cars. So the girl said, well, let me do a little bit more research. After a while, after a couple hours, she got back to me. She said she reached out to the high level people, and they recommended that I bring the car in for MCU replacement. They could try do a software update with their computer, like push it or hook up directly to it, which actually wasn't an option last time I went. But she said it's probably be somewhere around like $800 to try to update this current computer, and for about $1,400 they can replace to a newer version, which is hardware 3.0 or 3.5. I can't remember exactly. But that new computer actually comes in, I believe, 2019 and up cars, and it's an option for 2018 models, Model 3, to be upgraded if they would want full self-driving, because this current MCU is not capable of doing full self-driving, and the newer computer is. So I actually wanted to, with the previous project, when I went there to change the computer, I asked them if I could change it to a newer version, because they were about the same price at that time. And they told me no, they'll just replace whatever computer I have, and that's what they did. In this case, I'm actually a little bit surprised that first of all, computer price went down from $1,500 just for the part to $1,000, so $500 saving right there on the spot. But they still charged me about $400 to replace it, and hopefully if there are no other issues, they'll just run through updates and everything should be fine. So anyway, well, quick side note. Full self-driving option cost $5,000 from Tesla, and that includes computer and I guess option for you to have full self-driving option. I'm not gonna go with this option because I really feel that full self-driving is pretty useless right now. At least that's just my opinion. My daughter actually have it on her Tesla and she loves it. She says she won't ever live without it. I tried it and I really don't see a benefit for me at this point until the car is completely safely driving on streets and without asking you to put your hands on the steering wheel. To me it's useless. So it's a good selling point when you sell the car. Everybody is asking if you have a full self-driving capability or option, and it's a good selling point, but I don't know if it's gonna be, in my case I will have to add another $3,500. I don't know if it's gonna matter much if I decide to sell this car, which I'm not planning. I'm planning to drive this. But anyway, that's just a quick update. I have an appointment with the Tesla. I'm gonna take it there, and they should replace my computer, and hopefully everything else works and I won't have any other issues, and the car is gonna be ready to be driven.